Let me get the foil. Let me get the foil.
Cal, you gotta calm down and listen to me.
Hey, come on now.
You know, that Tank is older. He had the lessons, getting his lessons of what he got to do, take us the rest away.
You pull over. We ain't see Calvin. Yeah, Calvin was there. Okay, Calvin was there. Okay, I think he came a little late though. I spoke to him.
A leaked audio recording from Gervonta Davis' most recent bout with Lamont Roach Jr. showed a heated confrontation between Davis and his trainer Calvin Ford in the corner in between rounds as Ford tried to wipe perspiration from Davis' face and give instructions. Davis cut me off, saying, "You must stop and listen to me." This incident added to the night's controversies, which included a contentious ninth-round sequence in which Davis took a knee citing hair grease in his eyes, but the referee did not rule it a knockdown. It also highlighted a rare public display of frustration from Davis towards his longtime trainer, raising the possibility of communication problems during the fight.
Let me get the foil. Let me get the foil.
Cal, you gotta calm down and listen to me.
Hey, come on now.
Tank Davis avoiding Calvin Ford's hug ringside has fueled speculation about tensions between them. Rumors of their split surfaced months ago, and Ford's recent comments suggest deeper issues. Meanwhile, Davis hinted at wanting a fresh start, saying fewer people mean fewer problems. If they part ways, it would be a big change for Davis, as Ford has been key to his success.
Tank don't fuck with Coach Cal. When Tank was walking up, it looked like Coach Cal was about to give him that hug like you always do, and Tank just brushed him off like, fuck out of here, nigga. Whoop, excuse me. Fuck out of here, nigga. Now it seems like Coach Cal on point, so you're not paying Tank no mind. And Tank go over here, he go to this nigga, and watch this shit that he do. He gonna lift his jacket up, and like, our conversation is a secret, I don't want him to hear it, type shit. Like, yo, what's up with Coach Cal and Tank? They really don't fuck with each other? Like, look, and he brush him off again, like, don't touch me type shit. Like, you see type.
Calvin Ford Tank in the battle against Lamont Roach, according to Davis' trainer. One of the main reasons Tank didn't step up his game as much as he should have was that he missed chances to dominate and instead kept the fight competitive. According to Ford, Tank has always preferred punishing opponents above merely securing knockouts, but he didn't make as big of an impression in this bout as he could have.
It just went like, he just, like you said, it was, we looked at 3 rounds. Brian was calling out, yo, I need 3. We got 1. I need 2. He got the 2. But he forgot where he was at. He thought he was still in the 8th round. He thought he still had rounds to go.
Thought he still had rounds to go. Thought he was in the 8th round.
He was good. We just couldn't figure out why he wouldn't pick it up.
Right.
Although both fighters were taking calculated risks, Tank didn't push the pace or impose his will like he had in past fights. There were times when Tank could have done more to distance himself from Roach, but the fight remained close. Roach, on the other hand, stepped up and demonstrated his skill, making the fight more difficult. In the end, Ford acknowledged Roach's preparation and tenacity, pointing out that he took shots that would have hurt most fighters. The lesson was that Tank could have done more to secure a clearer victory rather than letting the fight be as close as it was. Ford seemed to imply that sometimes a tough fight is necessary to refocus and get back to the level where Tank belongs.
Just for a little bit, and we'll fix that. But nevertheless, I think that made that fight a draw.
This question is for Coach Calvin Ford. This is Matt from Brunch Boxing. Now, we know that Tank has talked in the past about retiring, leaving the game of boxing. As someone that's had Tank since basically he was a pup, and you phrased him as a boxer and a man, what would you like to see Tank do after tonight?
I like to see Tank to do what he want to do. I said at the last press conference. Y'all got to understand, them guys been doing it since they were little. This might energize him again.
Oh, yeah. In fact, he backstage right now talking about he want a rematch. So,
backstage, you want to go to the gym right now.
Yes, that's what he said. So I think that retirement stuff is out the door.
Yeah, so.
Right here.
Chris Murray, Philadelphia Sunday Sun. I gotta ask this question in the sense that you said, Cal, this is for Cal before and for Coach Berry as well. You said before the fight that you wanted to see him take his game to another level. What didn't he do in this fight that that you felt he could have done and whatnot, and pretty much opened the fight up to being a draw?
Well, like I said again, they've been knowing each other since they were little. And Roach, he stepped up for the cause. He stepped up. You know what I'm saying? Again, Tank history. I always sit there and tell you I don't like knockouts, I like punishment. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes things gotta happen to make you get back to where you belong at. You know what I'm saying? And that was a good, skillful ass fight. Skillful. Both of them would take certain chances, some of them take chances, you know what I'm saying? We seen, it was like we was on a boat, but it was just like this, you know? But we thought he could have did more.
Thought he could have did more, and hack off to Lamont Roach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was prepared.
Yeah.
There were shots that he took that the average person would have went out on. And he took, pretty much Tank was sitting on the uppercut and he threw it and he was able to catch some of those uppercuts. So yeah, you got to give him credit.
Speculation about Tank Davis and his longtime trainer Calvin Ford has intensified after Davis appeared to sidestep Ford's post-fight embrace, engaging with others instead. This fueled concerns about their partnership, with one Twitter user noting that Davis demoted Ford to a secondary trainer, potentially impacting his performance. Their bond has been crucial to Davis's success. But tension surfaced during his fight with Lamont Roach Jr. when Davis interrupted Ford's advice, saying, "You need to stop and listen to me." The moment went viral, sparking criticism about respect and communication between fighter and trainer. Ford later confirmed his role in Davis' career had ended, saying he had taught him all he could. While their split marks the end of an era, fans and analysts now wonder how Davis will navigate his career without Ford's guidance.
My journey's crazy. That's why I sit there and say, yo, you can't write this, man. You cannot write this. My experience being gone and all the stuff that I went through prepared me for where I'm at today. You know, yeah, Tank is older. He had the lessons, getting his lessons of what he got to do to take us the rest of the way. And this is his take us the rest of the way fight.
Ford, Calvin Tank's longtime trainer, even though he wasn't present at Davis's training camp, Davis has always been a staunch supporter of his protege. Before Davis's most recent fight against Lamont Roach Jr., Ford said he was expecting a great performance from Davis and thought he had the skills and mentality to win by a majority draw, which was not what Davis or his coaching staff had anticipated. The fight was full of unexpected obstacles, including a contentious ninth-round incident in which Davis took a knee and claimed that his vision was impaired by hair grease, a move that the referee did not consider a knockdown. Ford remained supportive, recognizing the unanticipated obstacles that surfaced during the fight and stressing the value of resiliency and learning from such situations, which strengthened his faith in Davis's ability to overcome obstacles and carry on his ascent in the boxing world.
What's the best for him? I'm hoping that he do what I need him to do. You know what I'm saying? You see how I asked him, are you ready? You know what I'm saying? Because I need somebody that's going to really push things so I can see different levels of it. This time I had a chance to step back. And everybody keeps saying, they changing up stuff. No, we ain't changed up anything. It's the same thing we always do. You know?
Going into the training camp, how was it? Or you said yes, you stepped back a little bit. Well, how was it? Splitting the time. How's it going to be splitting the time to
No,
come
this
Saturday
is something
night?
that we do all the time. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Right now, y'all know that's all I gotta do is speak. Then take out history since he was a kid.
Since Calvin Ford did not supervise Davis's training for the most recent bout with Lamont Roach Jr., there was a lot of conjecture over a possible breakup between the two. Despite not being in Davis's corner for this fight, Ford explained that he was spending time training amateur boxers, a pursuit that he finds extremely fulfilling. He stated that he expected Davis to put up a strong fight, but the fight ended in a majority draw, which neither Davis nor his team had hoped for. This outcome has heightened debates regarding how Ford's absence affected Davis's performance and the direction of his boxing career going forward.
That little break in between you guys not being, was there like kind of like a family fondness where?
No,
like,
he came to see me. Dad, slow down, I'm worrying about you because, boom, he knows that I spend time with my amateurs. You know me, both of y'all know me very well.
Yeah.
Don't I spend time with my amateurs?
Yeah.
All the time. That's my peace. And he know when I go spend time with my peace, I'm going through things. You know what I'm saying? When he was there, at least I know where he was at. Because it was something that we didn't do. It was something that we normally do. Y'all with me? And it was good for us to tell you the truth, because when I stepped back in the head biggest gym and I haven't been there, it brought back so much memories. When we first started off, and him seeing all us working together, he was happy. And at the end of the day, it's what it's about, the fight.
Fans are debating the impact of Tank Davis split from longtime trainer Calvin Ford after Davis' recent majority draw against Lamont Roach Jr. A tweet from Jetty General noted that Ford didn't prepare Davis for this fight, raising concerns about how their split may have affected his performance. The bout was fiercely contested, with Davis taking a knee in the 9th round due to an eye issue, though it wasn't ruled a knockdown. While Davis was more accurate, Roach landed more punches, and the judges ultimately scored it a majority draw, allowing Davis to retain his WBA lightweight title. Some believe Ford's absence contributed to Davis' underwhelming performance. Ford had a deep understanding of Davis' mindset, knowing how to push him to his best. Without Ford in his corner, Davis appeared less focused, highlighting how crucial their partnership was to maintaining his competitive edge. As Davis moves forward, all eyes are on how his training evolves and whether it impacts his future performances.
Just did. We got off the canvas once. It ain't about the dub with me. It's about, do you got that will against will? I don't know. I know I can. I ain't even pushed no buttons with Tank yet. I came from a different beast. I understand what we got to go against every time we get in there. That square box of lunch is serious. So when I talk to him, he know what I'm talking about. Let's see. April the 22nd, Tehran, deal with it.
Tank Davis addressed rumors that he and his longtime trainer, Calvin Ford, were at odds before his fight with Lamont Roach Jr., telling fans that their relationship was fine. However, during the fight, Davis was heard yelling at Ford, indicating that there may still be underlying tensions between the two. Public displays of discord can be a sign of unresolved issues between a fighter and their trainer. The outburst during the match suggests that Davis may still harbor grievances towards Ford despite public reassurances. This incident has raised questions about the stability of their partnership and how it may affect Davis' future performances. A boxer's relationship with their trainer is essential to success in the ring. Any lingering discord can impact strategy, morale, and overall performance. Both fans and observers will be closely monitoring how this relationship develops and whether they can work out any disagreements to keep Davis on track in the boxing world.
I ain't even gonna ask you that question on camera. What? I'm talking about family at this point. Cause you pulled up with just somebody else. You didn't even pull up with your team you pulled up with. We ain't see Calvin. Yeah. Calvin was there. Okay. Calvin was there. Okay. I think he came a little late though. I spoke to him. Y'all good. Yeah. All right, cause I just seen Calvin too. But that's another thing. Calvin is someone that he's like, when I ain't had no pops, Calvin was the person that you feel me stepped in them shoes. So no matter if he's not my coach, anything like that, he's always gonna be in my life. And that's why I said I would have asked that question off camera because I already know. Yeah, sure. So I ain't. But you already cleared it.
The bond between Davis and his longtime trainer, Calvin Ford, goes beyond the usual coach-athlete dynamic. When Davis was just 7 years old, Ford became a crucial part of his life, helping him navigate the difficulties of Baltimore streets and developing his boxing skills. Prior to his fight with Lamont Roach Jr., Davis assured fans that any past issues with Ford had been resolved. However, tension surfaced during the fight when Davis was seen shouting at Ford in the corner. This public display of discord has led to speculation about unresolved grievances between the two. These incidents highlight the complexities inherent in mentor-mentee relationships, especially when personal bonds intertwine with professional commitments. However, recent developments have complicated this once solid relationship. A moving reminder of how human dynamics can affect athletic performance is provided by the obvious tension between Davis and Ford.
Let me explain something to you. Tank don't look at me as coach, he look at me as dad. Do it look like his son supposed to be taking care of dad? I don't even feel right. Y'all hear this time? Oh, Tank don't pay his coach. Tank gives me anything I want.
Right.
But I'm a man at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
And I'm a hustler.
Right.
Second and foremost, I came from that cloth. You know what I'm saying? He watched me lose my house, my wife, my family. He watched me do it. It's bigger than boxing.
Right.
Boxing is just a web.
Thank you to everyone who saw this video.